This video will provide information for everyone here. It contains help for those of you who are parents, those of you who are grandparents, and even for those of you who know a child and could possibly invite him or her to Awana. The focus of this video is to better equip you in utilizing the Awana program that is well established here at our church. Awana, derived from the first letters of approved workmen are not ashamed, as taken from 2 Timothy 2:15, is an international evangelical Christian nonprofit organization. The Awana evening is divided into 3 25-minute segments. Game time has been a vital tool since the inception of Awana in 1950. Even at the Northside Gospel Center in Chicago, the founders Art Rohrheim and Lance Latham understood the draw and excitement of large group games. Kids today still love the opportunity to participate in games and activities. Craig Pickering has been our faithful game director for many years. He and the assistant game directors provide a safe and fun environment for interaction and physical exercise. The second component to the Awana Club is the Bible message time. Puggles, which are our 2-year-olds, Cubbies, ages 3 through 5, Sparkies, kindergarten through 2nd grade, and Truth in Training, also called TNT, grades 3 through 6, all have solid Bible curriculum. The curriculum used by TNT and Sparks is very similar to what the New Tribes Mission uses. It has been adapted for our children. The beauty is that it begins with creation and builds week by week for a better understanding of Christ and His gift of salvation. Bible message time is the central theme and focus of the entire club. Megan Beischer, Rachel Bruns, Brenda Westfall, Becky Aiken, Julie Autry, and Matt Carmichael are some of our Bible message teachers. These are veteran teachers who love Jesus and children. The third component is handbook time. Clubbers and leaders work shoulder to shoulder, literally, to memorize and understand Scripture together. What better way to fight the attack of Satan in our children's lives for now and into their adult years? Do any of you wish that you knew more Scripture? I am challenging you to help your children complete a handbook each year that they attend Awana. I cannot begin to name the 30+ workers who are dedicated to explaining the truths of the Word each week to our clubbers. Let me explain the handbooks to you. We have a variety of handbooks that start with Cubbies, and then we have handbooks that are for Sparkies and handbooks that are for TNT. And sometimes I'm not sure that parents totally understand how to utilize these handbooks, but this is our Cubbies handbook, which is called Appleseed. And if I were you, I would strongly encourage you as a parent to look through the handbook and to get kind of what we call scope and sequence of what is happening so that your child would make it the goal to accomplish this through the course of 1 year. If you look at this handbook, there are 26 sections, and so it would be my recommendation to try to accomplish 1 section per week with this handbook. And pretty much Brenda Westfall and the other leaders in the Cubbies area will work 1 section per week as they proceed through the book week by week. Now, if you will notice with this as well, there is a CD in the back of the book that corresponds with this. Each section has a small story, and then it has an actual verse that the children are to memorize. So for instance, in this particular section, it's Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And you have different things as parents that you can work with your children, and then you actually will sign off. That way, the leader, Brenda Westfall, or whoever else will know that that's the section that your child worked on this week. Now, for Sparkies, we have books 1, 2, and 3. So technically, in a perfect world, it would be kindergarten, 1st grade, and 2nd grade. But if your child just begins Awana and say they're in 2nd grade, they will always start with the first book and proceed through each book in these consecutive orders. So Hand Glider is the first book, Wing Runner would be the second book, and Sky Stormer the third book. In looking at Hand Glider, again, parents, I'm encouraging you to look this book over to get an idea what your goal would be to help your child to accomplish this entire book in the course of 1 year. In these books for Sparkies, there are what we call red jewels, and there are also what we call, here you can see the red jewel, there are also what we call green jewels. The green jewels can be intermixed with the red jewels, so you don't have to just work through this book in a consecutive way. You can intersperse the red and the green jewels. I would start with the first red jewel and move through, and then you can kind of put in your green jewels. The green jewels are more like activities, and the red jewels are things that they are memorizing. There is a little story or biography that corresponds with each jewel, and then there would be scripture to memorize, and then there are also questions to make sure that there is a thorough understanding of what these scriptures actually mean. So kind of when you get a book in the fall, look them over to understand what you would like for your child to accomplish through the course of the year. TNT also has the same format, and so again, just look at your, this is called Ultimate Challenge, and these are called challenges in here. Look at the challenges and determine how many challenges your child would need to accomplish in order to have the book finished within the year. There are uniforms available for your children, and this is our little Cubby Bear, and he decided to be our model today. So he is modeling the little Cubby Bear uniform, and then as the children earn their patches, they are able to put them on directly onto the uniform. Our second little Cubby Bear is actually sporting a little Sparky vest, which is the kindergarten, first and second grade. And again, there are specific places for their awards to go if you choose to purchase a vest and have them wear this. So here we have the Sparky uniform and the Cubby uniform. Awana's mission and our mission is to help reach kids, equip leaders, and change the world for God. Please, right now, determine that you will make every effort to have your child, your grandchild, or your little neighbor or friend active in Awana this year. See you Thursday, August the 17th.